Today, we are diving into the enigmatic world of digital communication. Like it or not, texting is a vital part of our romantic endeavors. In a world where so much of our communication happens through tiny screens, it's essential to understand the nuances of texting, especially when dealing with high-value men. You see, ladies, high-value men are discerning. They can sense authenticity, confidence, and intelligence through your texts. So, how can we ensure our texts reflect our femme fatale spirit and magnetize these men towards us? I'm thrilled to share with you 7 strategies that will revolutionize your texting game and leave high-value men hanging on your every word. So, get your phones ready, ladies, because we're about to become masters of the texting arena. Number 7. Show enthusiasm when a high-value man initiates a conversation. Ladies, it's important to reciprocate the energy when a high-value man initiates and sustains a conversation with you. These men thrive on receiving your attention, particularly when you are in a casual dating phase. In their minds, there may be other men vying for your attention, so they strive to capture more of your focus than any potential competitors. High-value men often go to the extra mile to engage in activities or conversations that they may not necessarily enjoy or appreciate initially, all in an effort to strengthen their connection with you. However, they will not continue investing their energy in someone who doesn't seem interested in hearing from them. Therefore, it's crucial to let your true personality shine through when texting. Show genuine interest and keep the engagement going with a high-value man through text, as this will increase his excitement to continue conversing with you and eventually extend that connection to face-to-face meetings. Number 6. Have a hidden stash of conversation starters. Hey and hi can be quite dull. Just think about how you react when you receive such a text message. Do you feel an immediate surge of excitement? Or do you inwardly cringe and respond with a similar mundane greeting? Most of us tend to reflect the energy we receive. These generic greetings fail to set you apart from anyone else who texts him. Why not inject some creativity and try initiating conversations with men through text? You'll be amazed by the difference in responses you'll receive. If you're unsure how to go about it, consider using a conversation starter based on your last in-person interaction with him. Let's say last time you were with a guy, he was passionately discussing his favorite sports team. Later on, you hear from your colleagues that his team suffered a loss the previous night. In this scenario, you could send a quick text saying, "Sorry to hear about your team's loss. I hope this brings a smile to your face. Kiss emoji." By doing so, you move forward in his mind. You remembered something specific about him and engaged him in that shared knowledge. This sets you apart from anyone else who simply sends a mundane hi text that day. Number 5. Keep texts short and sweet. Texting is meant for quick communication, not lengthy conversation. Treat it like Twitter, brief and to the point. Use it for scheduling, confirming plans, or flirty messages. Remember, it's a tool to remind him of you and keep him interested. Long monologues that would impress Shakespeare won't achieve that. Keep texts short and sweet for maximum impact and rewards. Number 4. Make sure to return flirting. High-value men are known to give compliments and engage in flirtatious behavior. However, it's often challenging to recognize when men are flirting unless it's explicit. However, if you fail to acknowledge their flirting in text, they most likely will not continue the conversation. While a simple thank you is nice, not continuing the flirtation may make them believe they've been placed in the friend zone, causing them to lose interest and stop investing time in texting you. Many women hesitate to flirt back, fearing they may appear too aggressive or sexual. The key is to respond with three essential elements: expressing your enjoyment of their attention, acknowledging their attractiveness, and conveying your desire to spend time together. These responses don't have to be sexual, yet they keep high-value men engaged and interested in pursuing you. Number 3. Keep engaging conversations going. Ladies, have you ever experienced a situation where a high-value man initiates a text conversation with you, but then suddenly disappears after a few exchanges? It's a common occurrence that leaves us wondering how to prevent it from happening again. The key lies in avoiding the mistakes of merely responding with text messages without asking questions or leaving room for the high-value man to continue the conversation. When you don't provide much to work with, after he makes an effort to start the conversation, he may simply stop responding. This step emphasizes the importance of honing your conversation skills. Give high-value men an opening to engage with so they continue to be interested, and actively participate until someone naturally concludes the conversation. However, it's important to note that if a high-value man is not reciprocating and you find yourself carrying the conversation alone, it may be best to move on or wait until he shows you genuine interest. Number 2. End conversations before they go stale. One effective strategy for capturing the attention of high-value men is to adopt a less is more mindset. These men enjoy the thrill of the chase, and by understanding this, you can structure your interactions to create suspense and mystery, all while being honest and flirty. You have the power to influence a high-value man to keep coming back for more, building anticipation with each interaction. However, it's essential to clarify that this approach is not about stringing men along or manipulating them into behaving unnaturally. It's about strategically ending conversations at their peak, leaving the man wanting more. We all crave more, which is why cliffhangers in movies and books can be so captivating. We desire the resolution, but also enjoy the sense of anticipation. The key is to maintain a level of suspense in your conversations, leaving a high-value man intrigued and eager to return. As women, we often struggle with this concept. We tend to divulge all our information up front, leaving nothing for a high-value man to look forward to discovering. So, you may be wondering, how exactly do I accomplish this? Here's how you can put this into practice. Pay attention to the timing within the conversation, particularly when a high-value man becomes more engaged and his responses become flirtatious and suggestive. This signifies his heightened attraction to you and the conversation. It is precisely at this point that you gracefully conclude the interaction. I understand that you might be hesitant, thinking, "But we don't want to end the conversation. It's just getting interesting." Exactly! This is when you introduce a well-executed cliffhanger, leaving him hanging onto the conversation with the promise of discovering more at a later time. Here are some examples of this. "Hey, gotta go. Talk later." "We'll have to finish this later. Gotta run." If you want to hint at him calling you later on, you can try this example. "Hey, gotta go for now. Would love to hear your voice again. Call me." If you are further along into dating or feel like he's shy, you could always use these examples. "Hey, I gotta go. I would love to see a certain handsome man later this week." "Hey, I gotta go. I'm free this Saturday if you want to meet up." Remember, less is more when texting high-value men. Number 1. Exude cheerful independence. If there's one thing that can captivate a man's attention and make him yearn to see you again, it's your ability to exude cheerful independence while displaying selective desire. During the initial stages of a romance, when the intrigue is high and a man's interest is piqued, Nothing simulates his thoughts of being with you more than witnessing your vibrant independence coupled with the seductive hint of your discerning interest. Cheerful independence simply means demonstrating that you have a fulfilling life of your own and that you genuinely enjoy it. When a woman is determined to make the most out of her life, it speaks volumes about her character, personality, and, above all, her self-respect. It enhances her attractiveness when she doesn't abandon her personal pursuits the moment a man shows interest in her. Examples of personal pleasures include hobbies, friendships, interests, and goals. The other aspect of this equation is conveying your discerning interest, which is your way of communicating your longing for emotional closeness with a man. As a man gets to know you better and becomes increasingly interested in you, he wants assurance that you share his eagerness for intimacy. High-value men require a genuine display of your romantic desire to motivate them to make the necessary efforts in pursuing a committed relationship with you. Moreover, a man wants to feel that your romantic desire is highly selective and discriminative. Deep down, he needs to believe that out of a long list of potential suitors, you specifically chose him. This paradox often perplexes women: how to communicate their desirability while expressing sincere and highly selective interest in a man. Here are the key principles to put into practice. Number 1. Subtly convey that you are a high-value woman with a vibrant and enjoyable life of your own. Number 2. Allude to the presence of other men who may be enjoying your company. Number 3. Let him know that he's on your mind and that you wish he could share in the enjoyment of life alongside you. By mastering the delicate balance of cheerful independence and selective desire, you can create a magnetic attraction that draws high-value men closer, inspiring them to pursue a deeper connection with you. And there you have it, the artful strategies of communicating with high-value men through texts. Remember, your messages should be a reflection of your unique, captivating, and authentic femme fatale persona. It's not just about what you say, but how you say it. Confidence, allure, and mystique. These are your tools. When texting high-value men, always remember, you're a femme fatale. You're strong, you're captivating, and you're worth every bit of his time and attention. Ladies, the magic lies not in changing who you are, but in presenting who you are in a confident and captivating way. Texting is just another platform to showcase your enchanting personality and irresistible charm. Use these 7 strategies and watch as high-value men gravitate towards you. Remember, you're not just a woman, you're a femme fatale. This is the Femme Fatale, reminding you to stay strong, stay empowered, and always stay fabulous.